China's social credit system. Introduction. The social credit system is a record system so that businesses, individuals, and government institutions can be tracked and evaluated for trustworthiness. In George Orwell's novel 1984, the world is under constant surveillance, mind control, and the obliteration of individual freedom. Quotes like, "Big Brother is watching you," and "War is peace." Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Lets us know into the fabric of the society Orwell warns us about. This is a world where the government has eyes everywhere and forces citizens to live by its twisted truth. This is similar to China's social credit system, involves constant monitoring of citizens' behavior. How does the social credit system work? The social credit system works by gathering data from all kinds of sources like your financial history, online activities, and even whether you've broken any laws to create a score for each person or business. A high score can lead to perks like easier access to loans or travel, while a low score might mean restrictions like being blocked from booking flights or facing difficulties in finding a job. While the system is meant to reward good behavior and discourage bad behavior, it sparked a lot of concerns, especially about privacy and whether it gives the government too much control over people's lives. It's a complex mix of incentives and penalties that reflects a very different approach to managing society. Public and private data use. China's social credit system pulls data from just about every corner of people's lives, blending public and private information to track how they behave. It draws on things like government records, credit scores, and even what people post on social media or buy online. This vast web of data is fed into a massive analysis to keep tabs on individuals. The result is a system that paints a detailed picture of someone's actions and trustworthiness, influencing everything from their ability to travel to their access to loans or jobs. While it's sold as a way to promote good behavior, many are concerned about how much of people's personal lives are being monitored, and whether the system could go too far in controlling or penalizing individuals. How does it connect to 1984? The government is omnipresent, controlling not just the actions of the citizens, but even their thoughts. With his haunting phrase, "Big Brother is watching you," Orwell depicted a society under constant surveillance where privacy and individual freedom were a distant memory. Fast forward to today, and in China, we're seeing a modern version of this surveillance state in action through the social credit system. The slogan "War is peace." Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. From the party, illustrates how language and ideology are manipulated to control the population. Just like how the Chinese social credit system, while apparently promoting trust and good behavior, uses technology to persuade compliances, presenting a system that may be marketed as a positive change. It's really a way to concentrate state power and silence opposition. Orwell's chilling vision of perpetual oppression. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. Mirrors the way China's social credit system imposes conformity. Those who don't adhere to the state's expectations, whether in behavior, politics, or social interactions, face penalties. The social credit system can severely restrict access to resources like travel, loans, and social privileges, metaphorically stamping out individuality. Orwell's quote that the party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. In 1984, the party controlled all information, rewriting history to maintain power. In China, the social credit system, coupled with state control over information, can shape public perception and behavior. Negative or dissenting views can be suppressed by manipulating online data, restricting access to media, or even punishing individuals for spreading misinformation. Experts believe that this could lead to more personalized rewards or penalties, maybe discounts on products for good behavior or restrictions on travel for bad. But there's also a growing worry that the system could start looking at more than just what people do. It could delve into things like political views or beliefs, which would make it even harder to separate social control from personal freedom. If these trends continue, the social credit system might not just be a domestic issue, it could become a global concern, raising big questions about privacy, freedom, and the balance of power. To solve China's social credit system, we need to focus on a few key changes. For starters, transparency is essential. People should know exactly how their data is being used, why it's being tracked, and what it means for their lives. Along with that, we need stronger privacy protections, so individuals have more control over their own data and can decide when and how it's shared. Another step could be bringing in independent oversight, with third-party organizations checking the system to make sure it's fair and doesn't cross any lines. Lastly, a more decentralized approach could be the answer, splitting up control over data, instead of letting one big system run everything. These solutions could help ensure the social credit system doesn't interfere with people's rights while still encouraging good behavior in a fair way.